Hello everyone, so another news video from me today. They're going to come thick and fast, so I hope you're not bored of me, but I enjoy sharing the news and giving my opinions on all the things going on at the crazy team that is Wolverhampton Wanderers. So, there's news about Joao Gomez, Munetsi's gone, and striker target. Sorry to interrupt, if you could please subscribe to this channel. I'm after 15,000 subscribers by the end of the calendar year. It really helps the channel on the algorithm, and please like this video too. Cheers. Let's start with the big news that broke actually when we was on the Wolves 77 Club podcast, so check that out if you haven't. The podcast I do with my mates. Marshall Manetsi, there's been murmurings that I've mentioned in my last few videos that a lot of clubs in France wanted to take him on loan and Wolves have been having offers. Turns out the team that have got him is Paris FC. Now there was a bit of confusion. There's been multiple reports that it's a loan with an option to buy or an obligation to buy, but then John Percy did that article that I discussed in my last video saying that Wolves are like, nope, no loan to buy, you either pay up the fee, or if you do take him on loan it's because we think he's got a future. Now according to Sebastien Denis, a French journalist, he is joining Paris, and today, Thursday, he's going, so it's all agreed, he's going to do his medical, etc, and by the time you're watching this it probably is done, but there's no option to buy according to Sebastien Denis. So I hope that is the case, because as I've discussed, I can see a world where he plays for Wolves in the Championship next season. Obviously this was a Vitor Pereira man, wasn't it, that come in last January, 12 months ago, did very well towards the end of last season in that 6-game winning run. He was instrumental in that. He's been a very hit and miss this season, and he was probably the sort of signing that was what made Vitor sign all these big players in the summer. So blame Manetsi for the poor window, maybe, I don't know. He's been very split with the fans. He's Marmite, we've discussed it before. He can have good gains, but then his quality on the ball just doesn't cut it in the Prem. But as I said, if he does return in the summer from his loan, which I believe he will at time of recording, is no option to buy, so he may feature for Wolves next season if Rob Edwards fancy keeping him around. But at the moment, with the likes of Bellegarde to come back, and obviously they want to sign players, so we've freed up one of the non-homegrown spaces now with him going. There's space to bring another midfielder in, or an attacking midfielder. So good luck, Manetsi, and we'll see you in the summer. Good luck at Paris FC. Now, Joao Gomez, another player that's been a big story. Late December time, Man United were linked. That's kind of gone away. Then Napoli have been really heavily linked over the last few days. There was reports they were going to wait till the summer, and they're currently considering paying for Joao Gomez this January or waiting till the summer. Mixed reports. But now, Atletico Madrid reportedly very interested, because they have just sold Conor Gallagher to Spurs for 35 million, I think it was, and Matt Moretto has reported that. But Ben Jacobs has also reported that he understands that Wolves value Gomez at £40 million. Obviously signed a new long-term deal not so long back for Wolves. He's been very professional as well behind the scenes, and that's what Ben Jacobs is reporting. Despite the position we're in, despite all the interest in him, he's been very well behaved, and he hasn't thrown his toys at the pram or anything like that. And as I've mentioned before, he's got to have the World Cup on his mind. So whether it's Napoli, whether it's Atletico Madrid, he could be going there. But it says Wolves are quite relaxed on the situation. Whether he goes, if the right fee comes in this January, fair enough. But they would obviously like to keep him around till the summer. But they know that whatever happens, this will be his last season as a Wolves player, unless we stay up, unless we do the 1% miracle and stay up. So that's the latest on Joao Gomez. Will it be Atletico Madrid? If not, probably Napoli. But yeah, very strong interest in Brazilian Joao Gomez.
An update on Agbadou as well. The last we heard, Besiktas had offered €12 million total package. But now, after Wolves rejected that, there has been an offer, according to this Turkish journalist, whose name I won't butcher, but there has been a brand new offer for Agbadou, which is €14 million plus bonuses. Now, I think this will get rejected unless the bonuses make it up to €20 million. €20 million is about £17.5 million. We paid £16.6 million for him last January, and I assume Wolves will want to make a profit on him. And as I mentioned in a video the other day, some sources do say Wolves value him at 20 million euros. So if they can get it up to that with the bonuses, we may see it accepted. If not, there may be a new offer. But that's the latest on Agbadou. The Besiktas move looks more likely day by day. But if there's any updates, I'll keep you in touch. Or you might know updates while you're watching this, because the things are moving fast.
Now, finally, a little bit of a report on a potential incoming, but there are other teams interested. But according to Ben Jacobs again, Wolves are amongst a number of teams reportedly holding interest in Basel forward Philippe Artelli, playing in the Swiss leagues. 26, Nigerian. He said that the player is set to leave this month and the Swiss club will consider offers in excess of 7 million euros. So, you know, affordable if Strand Larsen was to leave, for example. But it's gone really quiet on Strand Larsen, hasn't it? Be interesting to see what happens to him. But if he did leave, we could probably go in for this guy. He's got 17 goals in 51 appearances in the last 2 seasons for Basel. He's right-footed winger, but prefers playing on the left. But he can also play as striker as well. So very versatile. Probably suit us, wouldn't it? Up front wings, we probably need a more out-and-out wingers maybe. Although at the moment we're playing 2 up front, so maybe you could do that. But again, the thing is, a number of teams are interested. So unlikely, but at least there's actually something to talk about in terms of Wolves wanting a striker again. Obviously, there's Kieran Bowie, and there was the guy from Nashville, Surridge, but they've gone a bit quiet now, so let's see. But I think it is a case of getting people out, like Munetsi's loan and other people out, to free up space in the squad to be able to register new players. So maybe towards the end of January, things will heat up massively in terms of incomings. Outgoings, under 21 striker Fletcher Holman has left Wolves to join Swindon Town on a permanent deal. I think he signed a 1.5 year contract for them. He had no appearances for Wolves, no appearances in the senior team, but he got 3 goals in 20 on loan at Solihull Moors last season. Obviously, he must have felt he weren't going to get into the Wolves first team anytime soon, so they've let him go on permanently to Swindon, so good luck to him. But another bit of news as well, which is not transfer related, Matheus Mane won Player of the Month for December. Thoroughly deserved, obviously. He had that great assist against Arsenal, then had the start at Liverpool at the end of December, the start away at Man United, and really come into his own. So I think there was only one winner, and Tolu gave him the trophy while he's doing a photo shoot. So the star man gets Player of the Month, and let's hope it continues. There we go, that's the news update video for today, everyone. Please like the video, really helps the channel. Please subscribe, that really helps the channel. Comment your thoughts down below as usual. Love to read your comments and respond, and I'll catch you all for the next video, which could be anytime soon with the amount of news that's flying at the moment. Cheers, everyone.